guys, I'm back. Yes, I got the same hair and the same makeup and the same clothes, but guess what? I don't care. Why? Because I could do that. I am recording a lot of my videos all at one time because I feel like I'm behind and I am in a recording mood. Like, I got this recording mojo that I feel like I haven't recorded in a while, and not enough to be able to really get back to you guys, especially with my story times, my makeup tutorials, my hair reviews, my any other thing that I've decided I want to put on my channel because it's my channel. I can do whatever I want. Do it, wrap it, and stick it. I don't even know what that means, but one day it'll make some significance. I'm coming to you guys with a story time. Now, if you guys have watched my previous vlogs, you already know what this story time is about. It is about the time that I almost missed my freaking flight. I didn't go into detail in my vlog because I wanted to make this video. This video is a little bit more in detail itself because, y'all, the struggle was freaking real. So let me start off from the beginning, and I hope you guys enjoyed this story time. And I hope you take something out of it as well, especially dealing with Atlanta Airport. Listen on. The story begins with a young girl named Corby. Corby decides to get up in the morning and her flight leaves at 10:25, and she's waking up and saying, "Oh, this is a wonderful day. I think I'm going to take my time because it's a great morning. I'm feeling it. I don't feel like I need to rush because I woke up at a reasonable time. I woke up at 7 o'clock and my flight didn't leave until 10:25. So Corby believed that she had enough time to go ahead and make the flight and didn't feel like she needed to rush through Hartsfield-Jackson Airport to make her flight. So she thinks. She gets to the airport on time, at least. It was about 9 o'clock by the time I got there. So I went ahead to check in my bag at the Delta check-in. Now, I took Lyft to the airport. When they dropped me off at the downstairs check-in, it was just below, the below deck. To check in your bags on the top portion. They got a top portion, they got a bottom portion. Well, I was dropped off at the bottom. I thought it was all the same. I never really got dropped off at the bottom. I never really go to the airport for real like that. This was the first time that I've been back in the airport in a long time. So when I came, I thought it was just going to be as easy as it was the first time because I flew through Southwest Airlines, and I love Southwest Airlines. Why? Because you don't have to pay for your luggage and you don't have to deal with a whole bunch of BS. Now, if anybody has dealt with BS with Southwest, I do apologize, but they ain't never give me no problems. No problems at all. So Delta is the one that I felt like was going to give me a hard time. I went to the check-in line and I'm getting ready to check in my bag. I was early, I was cute, I was chill, I was ready to go get something to eat. I was ready to get in because I was just on time. He puts my luggage right on top of the luggage portion when he asks me, "What is your name?" So I said, "My name is Corby, here's yada yada yada. Can I have your ID?" So I was like, "Okay, sure." Go through my bag. Searching around, can't find my wallet. Okay, I know that I packed my bag last night because the night before I decided to pack my carry-on bag, in which I should have done it 2 days before, like I packed my suitcase 2 days before. I am a last-minute packer. I hate packing. For those who are last-minute packers, go ahead and click that thumbs up button because you already know you don't like. I just can't stand packing, whether it be going out of town, whether it be packing up to move. I just can't stand it. I procrastinate on that, and this time I didn't, but I did procrastinate packing on my carry-on bag. And this time I had 2 black bags. My purse is black and my Victoria's Secret carry-on bag is black as well. I'm transitioning things the night before from my purse to my bag. Just transitioning things. Didn't think I placed, now at first I placed everything out on my bag, on my bed. So I know exactly what I'm placing into my bag. So I know what's going in and what's going out, so forth and so on. So I thought. Well, I guess I was so tired and I was just packing stuff up. And I was just like, you know what? Forget this. Everything that's in this black purse is about to go into this black bag because I don't feel like going through it. And I know everything that I need in this purse, I'm going to need when I leave anyway. So just go ahead and dump it. So after that, I'm packing everything back. And certain things that I felt like I didn't need to take with me, I put back in my black purse. So I placed my wallet in the wrong purse. Make sure that you check your bags before you leave the house, okay? So that's the moral of the part 1. Part 2 is I get all the way to the front and my feelings are hurt because I don't have a wallet. And I can't go anywhere without a wallet because my IDs are in there, my credit cards are in there, my debit cards are in there, and it's just like, bruh, You ain't about to go nowhere, boo-boo, without no coins and no identification. Like, I go in on anybody who does not carry their ID with them. Like, how you leave the house without your ID? Like, I know your mama told you, or your grandma, or your auntie, or your uncle, or your sister's baby cousin Tracy that saw you in the club last night, tells you to keep your ID on you at all times because you never know what may happen. Something may happen, and somebody got to identify your body. And they can't identify your body without an ID. So, always, hence, carry your ID on you. Too much going on in the world that you cannot be caught up in no mess and people not know who you are. Like, at this point, I was freaking out because it was getting closer and closer to the time that I needed to board my plane. I can't go back home. I know someone that is at my house at the moment. Let me call my uncle. Like, hey, I need you to go in my room, go in my purse, and I need you to grab my wallet and bring it up here to me as soon as possible. And thank God he was on it. He was like, all right, I'm going on my way. So he gets up. Now, you know when you ask people to do certain things, you're more so on their time now. Time was completely out of my hands. And I didn't want to seem like I was freaking out, but a part of me was feeling fearful because I knew if I missed this flight, it was a wrap. From where I am to where I had to go was a 4-hour drive. And I did not feel like making that 4-hour drive. God knows I didn't. But at the same time, if I had to, I would. Especially for my sister and my family. I was trying to avoid doing all of that. So I called him up. He was able to come and get me. Bring me my wallet. The time was going by. And it is now 9:25. Now, mind you, I had to board my plane at 10:25 in exactly an hour. I have not checked my bag in, nor have I went through TSA, nor have I went through the train, nor have I went through over the brick road. Because y'all know you got to go through Oz just to get to your doggone terminal in Hartsfield-Jackson Airport. Y'all already know how Atlanta is. It's a little bit OD. Let me tell y'all how the favor of God is real, okay? Because a sister was breaking down in serious prayer. My faith kicked in real quick, okay? I just knew, like a portion of me just knew I was going to make my flight. But another portion of me, my fear that was like screeching in me, girl, you just might very miss this flight. And I was just not having it. My uncle's on the way. Now, mind you, it's a whole bunch of traffic coming into there because I guess this very day, I guess because it was Mother's Day weekend, granted, I understand, I get it. Everybody's going out of town. Everybody's catching flights because it's the quickest thing. I totally understand. But this freaking traffic was a little OD, especially when you're in a rush. You don't care about all the traffic. You don't want to understand. You want stuff done on your time. Now, I always tell people who be trying to rush me, you should have left 10 minutes before because wherever you're going, it's not about to grow legs and walk away. But in my case, the plane was about to pick up his legs and fly away. I was about to miss that flight. I ran in the midst of him being in traffic. I ran in midair. I said ran in midair like I was Jesus. I ran and I met him in the midst of traffic. He tossed me my wallet in mid-run. I caught and I started running towards the freaking check-in and I forgot about my luggage. That was the most important part. I had to run all the way back, grab my luggage. Y'all, I was running like at least 50 miles per hour. I really felt like I was Spirit. The Greyhound had nothing on me. I was in it to win it. I was just so determined to get to this flight. So I go all the way up to the checkout line. And mind you, you guys, it is 9:45. About 9:45 at this point. So I am literally shaking. I've never felt anxiety in my life before. And for some odd reason, I was feeling anxiety. Like I was stressing out and I was just shaking and I couldn't stop shaking. But a part of my spirit knew, Corby, you're going to make this flight. Stop worrying. You already asked God to do it, so allow him to do it. Stop being scared. After I got that in my mind, I started to calm down. I started to calm down just a little bit. I started quoting my scriptures, and I was just like, you a child of God. You know you covered. Stop playing. Whatever he already put into motion, it's already done. So I had to continuously keep reminding myself this. And so in the midst of me continuously keep reminding myself this, the guy sits and tells me, oh, honey, you're missing your flight. And I'm just like, oh, no. Hold up. It got to be another way. So he was like, if you checked in online, go ahead on the inside and go ahead and check your bag in. So I go in on the inside and I had to go do the check-in on the inside. And y'all, it was like 50 people in line. At that point, my whole heart dropped.